Hey guys,
My name is Garvit Narula and welcome back to my channel. So it's time for another video, but this time it's gonna be a little different from like the usual videos I make, because this time I have a question for you. Why do famous people have weird or crazy ideas? The logical answer for this question would be because they're really smart, right? They're basically great thinkers in their own fields, and so they have these illogical, crazy ideas that just blow everyone's minds and help everyone live a better everyday life. The other answer would be that every one of us have like our own crazy versions of ideas and thoughts that we just don't let out to the public because we're not sure we'll get acceptance from everyone, because hey, we're not famous, right? Like the famous people just have an upper hand, and so they can just like share their ideas easily and get acceptance for it. But that's just the thing, isn't it? Voicing that nonsensical hogwash would just make 70% of the crowd that's listening just really get disgusted with you. But the other 30% of the crowd would just become instant admirers because hey, the idea is crazy for sure, but they actually think there's some sense in it and they can actually agree to it as well. So that 30% of them would just either become instant admirers or just jealous maniacs who are just like jealous because they didn't have the same thoughts as you. Or they just didn't have the confidence because they were just scared they'd not get the acceptance. Explaining the weirdness of a brain out would actually help so many of those 30%. Even if it's like just 3 people out of the 10, that's a lot of people, man. You have instant admirers now. What's the downside there? Those 30% of the people have now become your fans, and hey, they agree with your idea, so they're going to perpetuate it to everyone around them. Which makes your fans validate your idea, however stupid it may sound. With the power of the everyday life they live individually, they're basically using your idea in everyday life. You're an instant success now. Due to this fact, your idea is now accepted by a small audience, and that acceptance spreads around slowly until everyone believes you. While Copernicus said the planets revolve around the sun, a lot of people still believe that the small earth that we live on is actually the center of attraction and the center of gravity and the center of attention. And that the entire solar system and the entire galaxy spins around us. But the fact that Copernicus actually had the balls to put the idea in front of like a lot of people and into their brains indirectly or directly gave him an opening to influence a lot of people individually and give them a chance to think. A chance to think gives the initial axis of the earth as a set a complete change of perspective, and so it slowly changes that part to a completely different axis, which is basically the sun in our solar system, and that's where the earth actually spins around. A small idea made the world change for everyone around. Now this argument sounds really stupid, right? Famous people just being more privileged in getting their ideas out to the public, using their fame as a chance to get even more famous, or is that true? What if that's not the case though? Think of it this way. These famous people weren't always famous, unless like they were the kids of celebrities or something. But yeah, they weren't always famous, were they? So let's change the question from why to how. From why do famous people have these crazy ideas to how people have crazy ideas in the first place and how to use them. The answer is actually staring you right in the face. The answer is simple because it's the same as everyone else. Every famous person was once a thinker and doer of things, or was in any field for that matter, were also most likely in the same field of work as what they thought and what they perpetuated, right? I mean, on a higher probability of events, probably yes. Alexander Graham Bell was actually a teacher for the deaf. Mark Zuckerberg was just a college dropout. Elon Musk was a young entrepreneur who dropped out of a PhD program at Stanford. The commonality, the fact that every one of them had the average amount of brain required to function, and that they weren't afraid to share their ideas. These people had ideas before they got insanely famous through the ideas. But to get famous, they had to get their ideas public first. They didn't care about the fame or what people would think. People are gonna like make up rumors or think whatever they have to anyway, it's human nature. The thought was simple, get your idea out because it sounds good. Just make sure it's good though. Like, it has to make some sense, right? Because the idea has to have some logic in the first place. Hence, it's good. Basic prerequisites. The earth is round. I mean, I can't see it, but what if it is? Let's do food on Mars. I mean, there's nobody really there to eat it. But what if there is? We should rate people on how they look. Rating is simple, would bang or yuck. I mean, it's not really a good idea, but let's just talk them instead. Let's all just shit in the open. Let's just. But yeah, maybe the idea still needs work, but just get it out there. The only thing holding you back from not being the next Einstein is the fact that you were holding back the ridiculous crap you were thinking of in the shower last night. It's all really just in your head. And getting that idea out there would just change your life and everyone else's around you too. Think of it as the butterfly effect. One ripple can affect everything around. The fact that Shakespeare actually called this thing a shoulder, the fact that Shakespeare accidentally called this thing the elbow made this the elbow. It didn't have the same name before. I don't even know what it was called. Yes, it's the elbow now. So let the ideas out. The crazier the better. And go change the world. That's all for this video, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Let me know if you like this video by pressing the like button below the video. Comment down below anything you think about this video, what your thoughts are on the subject, any more videos you want me to make like this. Be sure to hit subscribe down below and get subscribed to more content like this. Hit the bell icon next to the subscribe button as well to make sure you get to know when I post new stuff. Share this video with your friends. Make the world a better place, more open, receptive to new ideas. And I'll see you in the next one.